the worst fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would not want to live. And the list goes from meh, you know, I'd be all right with living there, but it's not the best place to live, to absolute garbage. I would never want to live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting off, we got Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one out of the entire list. It's really not that bad. The only issue I have with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere. Some shit just randomly blows up. Like, I'm not trying to worry that one.
Chat, that's true. I can't remember when. That's true. Things blow. That's not a lie. And I've not noticed. This is the first time I'm noticing it too, because he said it. If he has not said it, I will never know. Like, I'll never notice it. That she actually just blew up for no reason. Who blows things? Is it Plankton? Who blows things up? Chat, who blows things up? Who do you guys think blows things up in Bikini Bottom?
One day my house could just be in a million different pieces, and also I'd constantly have to wear a helmet too. That would suck. It doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom, like the fish that are just side characters, for whatever reason, the fish in SpongeBob are the biggest haters. Like, more of a hater than me. Like, how do you get to that level? I don't understand it. Like, these stupid ass fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman. Like, I'll just be casually shopping at the grocery store and they will dead ass treat me like I'm subhuman. Like, I don't know what's good with these damn fish.
I think it's just racism, but it's not called racism. Animalism, fishism, aquaticism.
But a lot of them are just annoying. In that one episode, he threw the comedy show at the Krusty Krab, and they were telling him that he sucked and he was a terrible comedian until he started making fun of squirrels. Like, what does this town have against squirrels? I just don't understand. And after SpongeBob's comedy show, it just had a lasting effect. So many.
That's about. I think because squirrels are not supposed to be in Bikini Bottom, are not supposed to be underwater, but Sandy is, so they are kind of beefy now and all. You get me? And they don't have that privilege to live on land the way Sandy has the privilege to live in water. Maybe that's why they are just all angry and all how would I call it, all sad.
These fish were just making fun of Sandy for doing nothing. I don't know what's good with these fish being dick riders, bro. This shit's insane. Imagine just minding your own business and then this humanoid ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides the things I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimsdale and Fairly Odd Parents. Wow. Imagine living in the same town as a kid that could just grant any wish at any time. Some shit's bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than
yeah, because you can wish. But how old was Timmy Turner? Does anybody know how old Timmy Turner was?
Bikini Bottom. And if I was just a regular ass citizen, no wishes, I'm definitely not gonna want to live there. And if I was neighbors with Timmy, it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always gonna be on my ass. This dude has an ongoing rivalry with Dinkelberg. That shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg for something. Now, I don't know what was up with Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even just dangerous. They were just dumb. Like, why would you even wish for that? One episode, he wished for everybody and everything to look the same. And everyone just turned into gray blobs and the entire world was gray. Like, who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. Like, you know that saying, great power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is. Timmy's really got to understand that because even Cosmo and Wanda themselves know, like, this is a terrible idea. But I don't know.
How come if Cosmo and Wanda, what's her name, know that this is a terrible idea, but why do they still grant him the wish? Is it like it's a must? Is it like it's compulsory? No matter what your child tells you, you must grant the wish. As a fairly old parent, is a rule that you must grant their wish.
Why they still go through with it anyway. Like, they're supposed to be his fairy godparents after all. Like, they should be helping him out here. Like, they should tell him, like, look, this is a stupid ass idea. Why would you turn everybody and everything the same? And then one time, this dude switched places with his babysitter's dog. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. And apparently the next day, her dog was gonna get quote unquote fixed. Okay, that's gotta be in at least the top 3 worst wishes he ever made. Now we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool because, oh, you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of like absolute units, like a level 100 Charizard. But if you look at the bigger picture, it just seems scary as hell. Like living in a world with all these magical creatures that could just wipe you out in an instant. And obviously I would have to have a full team, bro. I cannot play the game how I did when I was like 7 years old. I had a
Chat, you guys should tell me what fictional, place you would like to live. For me, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. From this particular video, not the one you want. Tell me the one from this particular video and the one you want.
Level 100 samurai, and that was it. Like, I deadass only used my starter Pokemon. Like, that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that. And not only that, even just like fighting a legendary Pokemon or something would be scary as hell.
Yeah.
Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom's Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro. Pokemon Center will not do. And sometimes legendaries like Suicune will just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter like how many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them. They'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing one of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi's Mansion. Now, recently I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and that game is too goated, okay? And that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says, I'm not doing it. I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that. And I'm somebody who, if was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants, bro. That has got to be one of my worst fears, bro. Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is lurking in that dark. And in the second game, in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in like some random ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah, that shit just creeps me out, bro. If like I was scared by those phase rug Ouija board videos as a kid, this shit is not it, bro. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scary.
I don't want to. Scooby-Doo, that is one place I don't want to be. Nah, I don't want to be in that place for no freaky reason, mod.
Scariest town ever, and that's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it because nobody else is. But even just being in the vicinity of this town would just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you, bro. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame ass backstory as to why they did it. Like, all right, bro, we don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery gang, they're not even getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game, bro, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation for it. Now we got the park from regular show. Now, working at the park would be an absolute fever dream, bro, because the plot of every episode turns so fast, it's unreal. Like, the start of the episode could be like, I don't know, them trying to go to Cheezer's, get a grilled cheese, and then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire universe. Like, at this point, that's gotta be the average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a US history test and pass, or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job, because what the hell is happening in the show, bro? Like, it's anything but doing work. And even the smallest things can go wrong. Like, a game of punchies, a prank war can destroy the whole park. And at one point, the park became a science experiment, and there was a huge ass dome over it. Now, out of all the
this particular movie just reminded me of the other fictional place that I would never want to be in. That is, what is that place again? What is the name of that? Oh, chat, I forgot. What the heck? What's going on? My brain is not working.
Gen Z cartoons regular show is definitely my favorite. Like, the amount of times I rewatched it is crazy. And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random. Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode. And don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Is it Morty or Morty? Rick and Morty. That is one fictional place I don't want to be in. I never want to be in. I don't even want to smell the air around the Rick and Morty. Like, chat, why trying to tell me? Rick and Morty always have some random ass shit going on. Like, bro, Rick and Morty can change the universe into something else. Do you know how many universes they've blown up? Do you know how many of their universe, not even like another universe of Earth that they've lived in? I don't want to try that.
Wrong, bro. The house is fire, but you're just risking.
One universe they turn everybody to cockroach. Another universe they turn everybody to grasshoppers. That's one place I don't want to be in. No matter what, no matter the bribe I'm being given. I said, nah, leave it. No, I am not.
In your life if you just stay there for even one night, because tomorrow there could be a dome over the park and now you're stuck there for 30 days. Gotham City. Doesn't matter how much times Batman is there to save the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City? I just don't get it. Like, why do people even choose to live there? Like, there's just crime happening all the time.
Yeah, Farid, I gave it. I gave the testimony, my guy. I gave it. Everybody was looking at me weirdly, but then I still gave it.
Then you got the Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow. Like, it's just over. But yeah, we just gotta talk about what the hell is the Penguin. That is a shitty name for a villain, bro. I'm sorry. That is not menacing at all. And sure, Batman would be there to stop them, but what if Batman fails? I'm sure it's happened before. Like, I'd rather not be surrounded by a lot of crime and fighting and shit like that, bro. That's like living right on O Block and wondering why it was a bad idea. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, we got the Squid Games universe next. Now, I know I just made a whole video on Squid Game, but one of the main themes throughout this video is the fact that I discussed that I am not doing this shit. I don't care how much money's on the line here. I'm not putting my life at risk just to play some stupid ass games. And hypothetically, if I was in Squid Game, right after the first vote, I would be gone because I'm not doing that. And I would happily play the game where they recruit you for a free 10 bands and then just leave. Like, I don't care how much money is in that pot. I'm not putting my life on the line for it. And in order to win the games, I'd have to slime people out and shit, and just like their death would be on my hands. Nah, we're not doing that either, because if I won the games, then I would just live in guilt for the rest of my life. Like, even though I could probably buy anything I want in the world, like I could get a mansion with a goddamn private chef, I would still not be happy with my choice. So I would not be playing in the games to begin with. The Stranger Things universe. Yeah, bro, this is where shit starts to get bad.
I can't remember the full season or where I stopped in Stranger Things, but then that movie is crazy. That movie is crazy. I kid you not. That movie is actually crazy. Like, joke remove apart. That movie is actually very crazy. Because tell me why innocent me be doing my innocent things and a demon from nowhere will appear. Bro, like,
because imagine if you were 11 and you were being hunted by all these people who just want to use your powers for their own gain. And then also, in the process, you gotta fight these monsters from another dimension that just spawn in, it seems to be 24/7, that are just trying to eat people. And if you were in the perspective of her friends or just some random ass civilian, you gotta fight these monsters without any powers, bro. Like, how is that even fair, bro? Like, I don't even think the ref is here.
It's not fair that it's only the girl in Stranger Things that have powers. The rest of them don't have powers. Why?
At this point, the ref took a vacation to goddamn East Guam, bro, because that is just hella unfair. Like, fighting monsters from another dimension, I mean, it sounds cool on paper, but then you think about actually doing it, and there's no way you'd want to do that shit, especially if you had no powers. That shit would just be horrifying. The Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Imagine you just see a job in the newspaper working as a security guard at a goddamn pizza restaurant. You'd be like, nah, this is cakewalk, easiest job in the world. And then the moment when you get there, you realize all the animatronics are moving, and you gotta somehow survive until 6 in the morning. And I don't know what's up with the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's always garbage. In every game, it just dies so fast. I don't know if I'd even be able to survive until 6 in the morning, especially if it was like night 7. And not only that, the second game would probably be a lot harder to survive because you gotta worry about twice the amount of animatronics and some stupid ass music box. But just the whole idea of this game in general is just very creepy, because if you lose, you will dead ass be stuffed in an animatronic suit yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that, bro, and I think everybody can agree, like, nobody wants to go here. And the fact that they're also paying you $4 an hour is diabolical. You really think I'm risking my life for $4 an hour?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, you're insane, bro. Like, I'm dead ass better off opening up a lemonade stand in my neighborhood than doing that shit. Like, are we serious? Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. The campsite itself just looks super creepy to begin with. So, I mean, people going there in the first place is already a terrible idea. But people decide to camp there for whatever reason. No, go to sleep at night knowing that there's an urban legend about a guy named Jason with a hockey mask and a chainsaw that could possibly live in the lake right across from me. Just no big deal, guys. It's just all fake. You know, we don't gotta worry about it. But nah, that is insane, bro. If you are on this campground, you gotta
But who offended Jake? Is his name Jake? Who offended Jake? Why is he always going fight, looking for people, fighting people? Why? Why would he do that? Like, who offended him? What really happened? I watched the movie a long time ago, but I can't remember why. Jake, calm down, rest in peace, my brother. Rest in peace. Whoever did that to you will find them, put them in prison. Rest in peace. In peace. Rest in peace, in peace. You need 2 pieces, because why put everybody's life at stake at this point? Just leave, my brother. Leave.
Possibly be looking over your shoulder, because Jason drowned in the campground due to neglectful camp counselors, and now he wants revenge. Like, if I heard that, I am never going to this campsite, and I'm
if that's the case, chat, if that's actually the case, then you should only kill in GTA and fight the people. The people in the camp. The people in charge of the camp, not in the camp, sorry. The people in charge of the camp. The what do you call them? Lifeguards, yes. And the organizers of the camp beginning and the owner of the camp or something. Not the people, the innocent people going to camp there. But that guy has missed priorities, because I think he just started killing people in GTA and just liked it. And just decided to just continue killing everybody in GTA. Like, why?
packing my bags if I'm anywhere near it, and I'm moving away, because I want nothing to do with that. I don't want to just wake up with some dude in a hockey mask standing with a chainsaw right above me. The 2017 game for the Xbox, that was scary enough. We, as in you and me, we do not need an IRL version of that. The Courage the Cowardly Dog universe. Imagine living on a farm in the middle of nowhere. No civilization. You're just with an elderly couple and a pink beagle. Like, that is a crazy ass universe to live in. Like, seeing the Return to Slab episode, that was enough for me to not want to ever even think about living there. And it just seems like within every single episode, the monsters just get even more bizarre, and nobody is there to help. You're in the middle of nowhere, and I guess wherever it is that they live, it's somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times they had to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert. Whenever Courage aired, it was like once in a blue moon when I was a kid. Like, I deadass had to just turn away when I'd watch these episodes. It barely aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like, look at this thing. All right, just quick jump scare warning. Like, what the fuck is this? If I was faced with that abomination in real life, I don't know what the hell I would do. I would just accept that it's over and just accept my fate right in that moment. And the universe I would hate to live in the most, that I would definitely be dead in, is the Bird Box universe. I don't even gotta explain why this is number one. Like, you can't even look anywhere. Because if you do, you will see some random ass entity that will cause you to die in GTA. So pretty much, you gotta always wear a blindfold. And it's just necessary for survival. You cannot survive without it. Accidentally falls off, you're done. Doesn't matter. And the main character, Mallory, had to protect her children while trying to deal with being blindfolded and all this other shit. Like,
Let me tell you guys something. But you guys shouldn't come for me for that though. You guys shouldn't come for me for that because some of you guys are very emotional. Let me tell you something. If the world, if is it apocalypse or the world should fall into some serious issues, maybe alien invasion or something deadly, you get me? The worst set of people to have around you, first of all, children. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. The worst people to have around you, first of all, is children. Because tell me how you will be thinking of saving your life and you'll be thinking of saving another person's life. You have to protect yourself and protect for another person. You have to fend for yourself and fend for another person. Fend for a little ass person that doesn't even know, I'm sure doesn't even know what's going on. Yeah, I'm sure they don't even know what's going on and they don't even care. Sometimes they can just leave you, walk around and just walk away and you're looking for them now. No, I'm not doing that. Second of all, people that complain. Jesus is Lord. Because, bro, we are trying our best. There was an alien invasion or something. We are trying our best. Trying our best to survive. But you are sitting there complaining. I will just snitch on you, throw you outside, let the alien eat you or something. Because if you don't know how to keep your mouth shut, you are the first to leave. Because tell me what's going on. See, and the another person to that you don't want to stay with in situations like that are people that are too scared. Like, it is okay being scared, of course. So many people are scared. Though. Like, it's not only you that is scared. Everybody, of course, that kind of situation, you will be scared. I will be scared. Everybody will be scared. You get me, chat? Everybody will be scared. But then, don't be scared to the extent that you can't shut up when it's time to shut up. You can't talk when it's time to talk. You can't run when it's time to run. You can't move when it's time to move. You can't defend yourself when it's time to defend yourself. You're just dumbfounded. I would give you to the dogs in GTA. Dead ass. No, you have to, no matter how scary it might be, conquer that fear right there and look for a solution to get out of there. Survive. Please. Take note of that. And as well, another people you don't want to be with are old people. No offense to the old community, but then who would want to be with old people during time of eclipse or during time of war or something, bro? Like, first of all, they are slow. Second of all, they are slow. They can't run. They can't do so. They'll just drag you back. You get me? So, and another people you don't want to be with is people that are injured, bro. If you are with me, we are trying to survive. You get injured, like seriously injured, or your leg broke. Your hand breaking is not big deal, but then your leg breaks. Like, you have serious injury that it's hard for you to move, brother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm leaving you behind. Dead ass. Fend for yourself. Look for what to do. I'm leaving you behind. Because you can't slow me down. This is life and death situation right now. I'm leaving you behind. And lastly, the people that you don't want to be with in chaos, in situations like that, is nobody. You don't want to be with anybody. You want to be alone. So you're not caring about anybody. You're not caring about the survival of you and somebody. You're not caring of the situation of you and somebody, the starvation of you, and just care about yourself, bro. Just, all you just care about at that point is yourself. Just try to get out of there. Just try. Only yourself is good. Only yourself is better. If you meet some people on the road, try to survive as well. First of all, you can't trust anybody in that kind of situation. But then, if you meet anybody on the road, just say, greet them. Say, survive, my minions. Survive. And we'll see when the world is a better place. And just scram. Don't go with and don't say I want to join any group because no, bro. So, that's just it. I mean, what else is there?
Crazy. Like, even if you do open your eyes, you won't even be able to see it. So you really don't even know what you're
you won't even know, bro. You won't know. You won't have an
hiding from. This entity is never really shown in the movie at all. But yeah, that's gotta be the worst one.